Say something.
Hang tight, everybody.
Keep your intro going.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Sketch Club Live. My name's Izzy. Next to me is my dad, Jason. And just you said to say something.
And we're back.
I'm Izzy. This is my dad, Jason. And this is my mom, Cindy.
Hello.
Tonight we will be doing 4 5-minute sketches with basically photographs that either students have offered us or we have come up with. Before we get started, my dad will take a few minutes to talk about his approach before sketching starts at 7.
Hello, everybody. I know we're still working on that smooth intro, but in the meantime,
No, not you.
Oh, I was like offended.
I think just about everybody contributed except Mom back there. Yep, look at that smile on her face. All right, so let's get going with a little intro here. So I'm going to start with the same one that I did last week, and then we're going to clip over to the iPad and adjust it. And what I want to start with here is I'm showing you the tools that I'm using and how I'm thinking and speaking. So when I say number 1, I'm talking about a white value, and you can see I'm doing that with white chalk. And what we want to do is we want to get 4 different values. And so our second value is actually the tone of the paper. I'm using a toned paper. Our third value, and we'll go ahead and write number 2 there too, so remember that's actually a value. And then our vine charcoal with our stump. Notice when we use the stump on it, it gets a little lighter and a little bit grayer. That's the third value. And then for our fourth value, I'm using a compressed charcoal. You can use whatever you like, but try to get 4 distinct values. You can see how that's a good deal darker than the number 3. And then we're going to think in mass instead of line when we do our drawings, and we're going to get patterns. So let's go ahead, this was for last week's patterns, and talk about the iPad here. Talk about this week's patterns. Here we go. You like square dancing, Izzy? Let's do-si-do. Woohoo! All right, I'm sorry, Izzy.
Your partner found him right.
There you go. Yeah. All right, so we were talking about 4 values. And can you clearly see there'd be some white along here? It would go back into space, and then there's some pretty light rock back there. Maybe dot, 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 little houses or something. Dot, 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 little boats. And so we look for our light pattern for that one. And then, right, we've got our water that we've got to give a value to. We've got hills that need a value. And we've got to separate it from sky. So that's how we'll be doing. But for today, we want to get a sense for the whole thing on the paper. So what you're going to see me do is look more for energies. You'll see me start high on the paper and try to find some of these. And then before very long, you start seeing me try to find good angles for that ocean. And I don't get it the first time. You'll see how I play with it. And I play with vine charcoal because it can easily mark out. We've got a nice pier here with some dark buildings at the side. And then those mountains in the background can end right there. So I think with that would set up pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to put that much sky in. I'm thinking of probably something more like that. So that's our first one. And again, 5 minutes isn't very long. So what we're doing is we're trying to find the overall pattern going here tonight. Right? So the first thing you'll see me do on these seals is try to find the energy. And then this guy's above that, right? So that would be stopped by him. So I want to make sure when I'm drawing that I get that in. And so that's the first thing. And then not too long ago, we talked about cylinders. And you're going to see me just think of these guys as cylinders with a twist, 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 stretch on that side, and we'll have the bend. Okay, if you're brand new, that might be a little bit fast. I'm combining a few weeks here, but hopefully you'll understand once you see us get to work. See, and the beautiful seals are from Susan. Thank you, Susan, who happens to be here. Hope you're well. Good evening, good evening. And
Hi,
then I think Tom, Avila was from Tom, and this one I believe was from Tom, or maybe somebody else. This is a Tascadero Lake.
Marini.
Maybe Rini. So we just want, I'm thinking the tree and the tree reflection is the main thing. A little shore, you can have some mountains back here, but you don't have time for much other than that, right? I don't know that I would try to do 72 trees and a man walking and a playground in the background and ducks on the pond. Try to keep it simple. Keep it simple. And last but not least, with a fresh new haircut, ready to go into the Marines, is Mildred. Right? Got her buzz cut, ready for boot camp. There she is. So, again, what you're going to see me do here is try to find these. This is a cylinder. Right, so I'm trying to find that. We've got this underplane here. We've got the side planes here. The eye. How does the nose relate to the eye there? Look at that. She needs goggles, man.
The last
We
photo
tried
was
it
from
before. Remember,
Tom's.
she didn't like it.
Yep, we had before, but
Wait,
still.
what?
When we had our electric scooters, she had goggles that she'd wear.
She looked like Snoopy. She did not like him at all.
Nope.
I'll have to find a picture somewhere. It is hilarious.
So the big shapes, and then try to get how you gonna get that twist in there? Where's that twist gonna come from? Izzy, where's your twist coming from?
The shoulders.
From the show. Look how smart you are. Look how smart you are. Okay, so you're not going to see much more than that. Unfortunately, I didn't think about the goggles in time, so I don't think I've got the goggles on my drawing tonight.
Rude.
But feel free to put them on yours.
Yes.
All right. How about some square dancing? Do-si-do. There we go.
You
got
have to get rid of
Mom.
that.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Janny. Hi, Rini.
Let's see. Yeah, so we got a whole crew here tonight. What happened?
You liked it.
Hey, Lori. And Janny made it, and even Rini made it. It's not yours, it's Tom's. All right. Sometimes I can't remember. Yep.
Yay!
Mildred's on board. Oh, and it's Mr. Late himself. Just done with a table.
Oh, nice.
Oh, right on. That's good news.
That's good news.
Good news, good news.
And Miss Ellie. Hi.
Hey. All right,
Good house
guys.
tonight.
Nice. What are you guys ready? You say we get started, huh?
Let's sketch.
We're on the beginning here.
Mr. Tom.
All right. Hey, Tom. So, oops, I keep hitting the wrong button tonight. There we go. Tom is here.
The painting, the sketch, the reference image.
I know. I just like it when you point and yell.
I'm trying.
All right. So here's the first one at Avila Beach, and you'll see what I'm doing. The first thing. See how big I can make this for you guys. As always, I'd like to remind you that on our website, jasonmeyer.com, you can find the reference images for this week if you'd like to practice a little more. So under Sketch Club, if you'll hover your mouse over there, a little tab will pop up that says Reference Images. Click on that and you're in. Click a couple more times and the image will get even bigger. So that's always a resource you're free to use. And as I said, I was just trying to find those mountains, and I put those way back there. Why did I put those so high up? Man, so that we can, that beach, the water, needs some room, right? We want a nice walk back. You gonna walk back to the beaches?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You made this too pointy.
I made it too pointy. I'll try to do better.
I'm gonna get hurt.
And with the Vine charcoal, it's very forgiving. It's real easy to just kind of rub off. And so usually it takes me, especially I hadn't warmed up at this point, so it might take you a little while to find the rhythms. But make sure you find those good rhythms, because without them, right, the painting really suffers. Even like I've been doing this for a while, and especially if I'm cold, it takes me a few go at it. And then as we move back, each of those kind of hills are going to get smaller and not quite as dark, smaller, not quite as dark. You won't see much of that detail tonight. Again, in 5 minutes, we're just trying to get the big pieces in. And then we'll come back Tuesday on this one and the seals and spend another 10 minutes on them. And then Thursday night, we'll spend 10 minutes on the last two, the tree and the reflection, and Millie before she goes to boot camp. All right, Shakti made it. Hey,
Shakti.
welcome, welcome. Shakti's been working hard on a project. I wasn't expecting to see her. Working hard. And so since I do want the water washing up on the beach. That's right, I said wash. That's how I say it. You're welcome to mute me. Wash it up. And but I want that to be light. And it may be a little hard to see, but it points back to some rocks, some raw rock on the hillside. And in color, that rock is an orange. And so it's just a beautiful composition. And then to have the pier and the little weight on the opposite side of the canvas for that just pulls you right over. So Tom got a good one on this. And don't be surprised if we don't see this as one of our reference images, not in February, but coming up. I think this would be a good thing to paint. A good thing to paint. Speaking of, we've got a new session starting in February, and Millie is one of the reference images for next month, if you guys want to paint Millie. And then we did the dramatic clouds of Cambria from Claudia that we sketched last week, and then a still life you guys haven't seen. Maybe I should have put that in here tonight. I forgot about that. Maybe next week we'll put in the still life. We'll see. But it's a little still life, and the little catch on that is there's a tapestry behind it with a whole scene on the tapestry. So lots to choose from. We've got some tapestry, like a rug with image on it.
Yeah.
You have to explain to people who don't know these things. I might not be the only one.
Okay, well, how was that explanation?
Good.
Thank you.
But you can't expect everyone to know everything.
I don't expect everybody to know everything. But it's good for you to tell me, hey, you should explain that, Dad.
There you go.
I like explaining things.
Explaining.
I like explaining.
Nice.
Ricardo.
All right, so that's, again, not much detail, but we've got the big pieces in, and then when we come back on Tuesday, things are set up to where we can start to develop that a little bit with 10 more minutes. But in the meantime, I guess it's time to change out our images. And what do we got? We got some, since we've got a great biologist in the house, we got some really cool pictures of a couple of seals. There's actually 3 seals in there. There's one behind, but I'm not going to paint that one. And I really just like the energy of those two for the drawing. And so you can see me trying to find those movements. Is there something about energy? No? What was it?
You said, I'm not going to add that one to the painting. And then 2 seconds later, that's a really good drawing.
No. Painting, drawing, art.
What
They
was that?
blend.
What's that?
Something just moved.
Oh, do we got rabbits or something?
Movie.
Oh.
Or gremlins.
Oh, that's you.
I don't know.
I don't like it.
So now that I found that movement, I'm building the seal off of the, the shadow of the seal, right? And I'm thinking, you see the eye? That eye, you don't see any eye. All you see is the shadow on that first one. Did you notice that? The eye is implied. The implications, Izzy. Have you thought about the implications? Of the shadow shape?
No.
It's deep, yo. It's deep.
Boy.
Oi. Have you had enough of me this week already?
Nah.
Good. It's just Sunday.
You know. You'll get used to it.
Okay, and so notice how I'm relating the bottom jaw of that second seal to the first seal. It's all a relationship. And if you can think of a cylinder, then it makes things a little differently. Now there's some structural changes. It's not a pure cylinder, but again, it's a structure for you to start and keep things in order. And then how does a cylinder bend? How does a cylinder bend? These are the things that keep me up at night, or used to. Now I know. You know why I know? Because I stayed up at night. I couldn't sleep. Like, how? So, a few nights of not sleeping and bang. You can twist a cylinder. If you think this is painful, man, you got a long ride. This is casual.
No, it's just a slow little bit of pain. It's not a lot, but
It's just a little bit of pain? Okay.
It's not
Well, you
a
just
lot,
remember,
but
you
it's
can
there.
always be your own person. I don't define you. So, I'm okay to do my thing. You're okay to do your thing. Yeah, up to a limit. And then we shut that down. So somehow Izzy talked me into a project.
I did not. Correction, you walked into my room and said, I have an idea that might just be crazy enough.
But it's been a little crazy of years, we all know. And she hasn't really been at 6th grade at all.
Mm-mm.
But she does have a close friend group, 5 of them. And so I thought for her graduation, I would get them all together and do portraits of them. So she'd have a painting with all their portraits. And she thought she'd like it to remember with them all wearing their mask. So we'll see how that goes. I think I just signed myself up for a project that I wasn't quite ready for. But how often are you going to graduate 6th grade, huh?
Yep.
How often are you going to graduate 6th grade? And it'll be fun. She's got a lot of really good buds. And they've basically gone all through elementary school together.
Except Will. He came in 2nd grade.
Well, that's said
Yeah.
most of them.
Oh.
So
But other than that,
you guys have been
you
together
guys
for a
all been
long
since
time.
kinder.
Yeah, a long time.
It's
Yeah,
funny, we all
Ellie.
ended up in the same class.
Yeah, and they're all in the same class. They're virtually, but they're in the same class.
Ellie said that sounds so much like so much.
Oh, Ellie, yeah, portraits, so much fun. So much fun.
And now he's got.
You actually have almost everybody except for Ethan and John.
I know.
Ethan,
We just did
yeah.
On your
Ethan and
drawing
John
board.
Why didn't get pictures for everybody? Now all your friends' parents know I'm an artist and stuff, but you know, going up to some kindergartner's parents and go, "Hey, do you mind if I have a photo session with your child?" You know, come on, it's just
Little creepy.
yeah. So we had to wait till everybody's warmed up and knew us for several years, and so I was like, "They want to do what? What does he want? Going where? With who?"
Really?
3 times.
You only graduate 6th grade once, right?
All right. Well, if it takes 3 times for a 6th grade graduation, hey, more power to you, buddy. Just stick persistence, buddy. Persistence.
Well, if you
Wait a
do
minute, we
6 and
switched.
12, then you have to have a big major to go 18.
Oh. Okay.
College.
And also we switched.
We switched. You are. See, look at Izzy. She's on the ball. Boom. And that's why she's in 6th grade and I'm not. Wait a minute. What did I do here? Where's my? Oh, that's the currency. Hold on here. We gotta
You
go.
need to no that one. Nope, that one.
Yep. I had to
There we
take
go.
the one away first.
Woo!
Here we go.
I think it's almost 45 minutes.
What? No, come on.
No, but like on the rewind view.
It's 10 minutes. We got 10 more minutes. We got 2 more to go. What's 10 divided by 2?
5. Wait, no, I was right. 10 divided by 2 is 5.
I know, but it's just so fun to make you doubt yourself.
Well, for a second I thought, what's 10 divided by 5? Until I was like, 5. And I was like, wait, that's not right.
We got it. We're in control here.
Randy.
So remember, we're just going to do dark silhouette of a single tree and the reflection. It's like, how many licks does it take to get...
1, 2, crunch. The world may never know. That is a subjective.
Oh, man. She's got a memory like a trap, and I don't know. It's kind of depressing because commercials come on and boom, word for word, tone for tone. It's like, oh, too much TV maybe? I don't know.
No, it's what happens when you remember things and commercial.
What?
I thought you were going to say with your hand.
Oh, I'm saying you got that from my side.
Oh, like signaling some Morse code over here.
No.
What was I
For the
gonna
invaders
say?
to attack?
Yeah.
Attack now, attack now when she's talking.
No, I was going to say their stupid catchy tones get stuck in your head.
Yeah.
That's the point.
And I have a really good memory.
You have a good memory, you're musical, you dance. So, yeah, but it's just, it's amazing.
Yep.
Things, never in my life did things like that stick with me. Like I said, I gotta understand something, and but if I don't like completely understand it, I got no clue. I'm like, it's either, yeah, I've got it, or no idea. There's like nothing in between with me. It's a hard way to go through life. It's a hard way to go through life.
Yep.
How's your reflection?
Good.
Why are you tripping out on your hands?
Because when you go like this, the knuckles bulge out, but when you go
Oh,
like
thanks,
this,
Claudia.
it creates.
Hope you're well. Just enjoy, have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It turns into like little ponds.
The dance, yeah.
It's weird.
You know, when you're an artist and you're studying that stuff, you got to understand how all those joints and sockets work to be able to draw.
Now my hands.
But it's
itchy.
kind of interesting that you're noticing all that.
Ow, now my hands itchy.
You got itchy hands? Because you held your awareness there? Okay, now stop and think about your hand. I want to try something with you.
Okay.
Just hold it there. Don't look at it. Hold it up where it's not touching anything. We're frozen. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
We are
Oh, on
YouTube,
Facebook?
On Facebook.
Oh.
Are we really? It says we're good.
Maybe it might be my side.
Who knows? Okay, yeah. Don't look at it. Hand.
Okay, so just float your hand there. Okay, can you feel it? So, without looking at it, how do you know your hand's there?
If I get slapped.
No, I'm not going to slap you or anything. This is a real question. How do you know your hand's there? What does it feel like? What is the... Don't touch any fingers or anything. What does it feel like?
Nothing.
It doesn't feel like anything? Is there any tingling?
A little bit, just because it's itchy.
It's itchy?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I don't want you to think about it burning really bad. It doesn't burn, does it? With the itch? I mean, does it start to
No.
itch so bad that it burns?
No.
No?
Just itchy.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Like there's no burning at all?
Okay, what are you going at? You're just making my hand more itchy.
Yeah, no, that was just my computer.
Okay. Glad everything's
Why don't we
okay.
do your new one?
Yeah, I know. It's fine. It's the internet. It does it sometimes with this computer and does with the new one.
So notice on the reflection that I'm going kind of across the surface of the water rather than the same way I drew the tree. And that'll make a big difference. And you can see on the water too how some of those little highlights cut in, and it's not the perfect shape. There's some soft edges, some little echoes. So we're gonna get back at all that on Thursday. But in the meantime, let's get our big shapes in there so we can come up Thursday and knock it out of the ballpark. As long as your hand's not too itchy.
Why aren't you talking? I can hear that fan. That's not a good sign.
Oh, I was watching. How come you're not
Lost
drawing?
in the drawing.
Because I worked very hard on the other two.
Oh, you gotta work on Millie.
Yeah. I was taking a break. Oy.
Well, we don't want to push you, sweetie. 20 minutes is a long time. It's okay. I know you're fragile. You're a little young. I know. It'll be okay. It's just 5 more minutes. You can do it.
You got this. You
You
got
can
this.
do it. Push through, baby.
Catch.
Push through. So you see, I'm just indicating kind of those big shapes, and I'm not copying, but just to kind of get the location. And then notice after I get things in, I'm always judging. I'm a judgy one. Right, Izzy? Did you call me judgy?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Kind of like, why are you doing it that way?
Mhm.
Have you thought about this?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Especially when
How
we're
come?
building things.
Yeah. How come your voice went up when you said that? It's like you got more excited every time I asked you the question. Like there's something you've been keeping inside that's finally gonna get out. Do you
No.
want to talk? Do you want to talk about this?
No comment.
No comment. Okay. Okay. So I got the nose and I got the mouth. I got Izzy on the ropes. We got the bottom of the chin there. And there's not much room, so that initial cylinder I made, I noticed it was way too big. Because we don't see much of the top of that nose, do we? At all. And look how little the nose we see between, I mean the fur we see between the dark nose and that eye.
She looks
So that-
like Winnie the Pooh.
That first one was way too far away. Way too far away. Really. Oh.
Yeah, this was when it was really hot, Claudia.
Wait, no.
Wait, what?
Cute. She's ready. Claudia wasn't here.
Oh.
This was before, this was just before she's going into Marine boot camp.
She was
So she's looking very soldierly. She's ready for duty.
soldierly.
Soldierly.
I say she was hot.
She's hot.
That was the days it was like 110 degrees.
110? I don't think we
Or
got 110
somewhere,
then.
it was somewhere in the hundreds.
Somewhere in the hundreds.
Okay.
170. 100. Don't fall off the
Don't fall.
chair. All right. Lost one artist tonight. We got her back.
Don't scare me like that. 100 to 110. It was somewhere really hot.
It was
Because
warm.
we were singing in the studio, because that was the only place in the house with air conditioning.
It's true.
Bam! I was right. Some parts in that sentence. I don't know.
Again, 5 minutes isn't very long, so and I've done almost everything tonight with, well, most things with the vine charcoal because it's just so forgiving. So forgiving. And you know, guys, animals are really cute, but they can also be difficult to draw. So don't get down on yourself. But just again, keep practice. They turn out, they don't turn out. That's fine, you know. The Met's not waiting on us. Nobody's expecting this. The gallery's not where's my drawings? Just for fun, just for fun.
Mine turned into a bird and I just went with it.
Nice. Looks like, is it an angry bird?
It
It's-
looked like the angry
Looks like the
bird.
angry bird, but he doesn't look like he's angry. He needs angry eyebrows. There you go. Now he's angry. So evidently, Izzy thinks of Millie as an angry bird.
No, I said my drawing started to look like a bird and I went with it.
Well,
from
do you
there.
realize that what you draw is like subconsciously connection?
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm watching you draw and I'm getting deep inside your head, yo. Deep inside your
Creep.
head. Bye, Claudia. Have a good night, kiddo.
Bye.
See you in the morning, Claudia.
Uh,
Oh, yeah.
I saw a few from the studio window, but I didn't get out this weekend.
It
So
was it was cool. It was like clouds except dark.
So just
And no sun.
no sun, just dark clouds.
Except for when it split and there was a little
They were
Sun
very
came
good.
through.
So there was sun.
They were
A
very
little bit.
fluffy.
So the measure was small. Measure matters, right? That's the difficult part of our art. Remember me saying that?
Mhm.
And you've learned that.
Ah.
I like when you stay inside.
You like when I stay inside. You are straight up rude.
Yes.
You have Ellie on your head.
I have Ellie on
Millie.
my head. That's rude.
Millie.
All right. How did everybody do tonight? Did you get some good sketching in? Why don't you say we take a quick 1-minute review of the whole thing and see these things happen? So a quick rewind. So there's the hills, and then trying to find the rhythms of that ocean, the beach, the water meeting the land. Again, don't get caught up in any specific right now. We want to think like holistically. We want kind of a sense of the whole as quickly as we can. That's kind of what these short sketches, that's the purpose of them. Sometimes you hit them, sometimes you miss them. We would do this in figure drawing class. We'd have 30 seconds. You talk about some ugly figures. Woo! You could do some ugly drawings in 30 seconds. Let me tell you. But again, it's just the training your eyes and let me see. And you're really training your judgment, your mind. So, okay, what are the big pieces? Because naturally we tend to go for the detail. And we need to see past the detail into the large pieces to begin with. Yeah. And Izzy just found that such a compelling explanation that she just yawned all the way through, staring into space.
No, there's a bug on your light and it flew up there, and I'm trying to make sure it doesn't fly near me.
All right. Well, that's a way to sell it to the people. It does go by quick, buddy. It goes by so quick. But again, we will be back let's see, this is Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday night for more Sketch Club. Tomorrow morning, we're going to have, Monday morning, there's a Zoom for everybody in class for color mixing. And then Monday night is Masterworks. Wednesday night is Masterworks, 7 o'clock on YouTube. We'll look at some master paintings or drawings and just up our appreciation game. And then, of course, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning is Morning Jumpstart, feedback for students. So lots going on, and that is on YouTube. So hope you guys can join us. Fun. Thanks, Susan. Thanks for the seals. Dang, that goes by fast. Yep. So, did I forget anything, Mom? Is that a night?
Well, if you haven't liked our page or this video, please show us some love here, and also find us over on our YouTube channel.
We love.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.